So what internet marketing should you be doing in 2013? This is kind of what I consider to be your checklist, the list that you should be working off, and I'll make sure that this list in a checklist format is sent to you after the presentation if you want it. How many of you guys would like me to send this out to you along with some additional details? First, you need to update your website for SEO and conversion. So you probably have a website, you probably have it with some specific information. Going into 2013, there's some very specific things you want to do to make sure that it can rank for your most important plumbing and HVAC words, and that it's written in a way that's compelling for your customers. So when somebody gets to your site, reads through it, it resonates with them and they want to call you as opposed to your competition. I feel like that's the first place you should start. Your website really is going to be the foundation for everything you do online. You want to make sure you have a mobile-ready version of your website. So when somebody accesses your website from a mobile phone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android or an iPad, they're going to get a version that fits on their mobile device. Makes it easy for them to get the information that they need and can quickly contact you. More and more consumers are accessing the internet via their mobile devices. So you want to make sure you've got that taken care of. You've got to get active in search engine optimization. So we know pay-per-click is out there. We know search engine optimization is the process of getting ranked without paying on a per-click basis. That's what we call the organic listings and the map listings. You want to make sure you're implementing proactive strategies to build inbound links, to have fresh content on your website so that you can start to rank for your most important keywords. And I'm going to be talking in quite a bit of depth about that specific topics and the things you should be doing to correctly build the SEO behind your website. You also want to make sure that you're optimizing your site for the Google Maps. And the things you need to look at from that perspective are, have you claimed and optimized your Google Places listing? Are there any infractions that are penalizing your online directory listing on Google Places? Of course, you do that at Google Places. You need to develop your citations so there's consistent references, your company's name, address, and phone number, and you need to have a process in place to get more reviews. I'm going to be talking in depth about that specific topic. That's the number one question we get from plumbing and HVAC contractors on a daily basis is, how in the world can I get myself to rank on the map when someone types in My City Plus Plumber, My City Plus Plumbing? There's some very specific things you can do. I'm going to be covering that on today's webinar. The next thing you want to do is you want to get active in social media. There's a lot of buzz around Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and LinkedIn. Well, a lot of the plumbers haven't quite figured out how they can leverage social media in a way that's going to create more revenue and more opportunities for you. You got to get active in social media. I'm going to talk about the specific social profiles you should have set up and how you can start to post to them in a way that's going to help you engage with your customers and get more repeat referral business. I believe you should be leveraging email marketing. It costs virtually nothing to send an email out to your customers. So the first thing you need to do is start to collect the name and email address of your customers and have that residing somewhere so that you can send emails. And then you've got to just be consistent. Send an email out once a month, once a week, depending upon what frequency makes sense for you. And make it informational. Make it engaging. Don't just throw out special offers and promotions, but put information out that helps you remain top of mind with your active customers. That's a no-brainer. Everyone on this line should be starting to get involved in email marketing at some level. From there, I really feel once you've got the SEO, the maps, social media, all of that squared away, I really think you should start to consider launching some type of paid marketing component. So that could be AdWords pay-per-click, it could be Bing pay-per-click, it could be getting involved in some of the paid online directories like Angie's List, Yelp, City Search. They all have options where you can have paid premium placement. And then you need to make sure that you've got all of the tracking mechanisms in place so you can know how these things are working for you in terms of how is this impacting the traffic to the website, how is it impacting the number of calls, and most importantly, how is it impacting the bottom line in booked service. And Greg, I see a question from you, so I'm going to take a pause here and address this. When you say plumber plus city, does that include the plus sign or just plumber Denver? That's a good question. So I just say that because that's the way my mind thinks. But yeah, really what I'm talking about is you're in Denver. So when someone types in Denver plumber or plumber Denver, That's really what I'm referring to, not necessarily with the plus sign. I hope that answers your question. So what I've just described is really where I think you need to be active in your internet marketing program. I mean, this is really the blueprint that you should be working from. You need to be firing on each one of these different activities to get the most from your internet marketing presence. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're able to take some of these ideas, techniques, and strategies and implement them in your plumbing or HVAC company. If you'd like more tips, ideas, and strategies, I'd encourage you to go to plumberseo.net/free. There you can download our free guide that takes you step by step through some of the best ideas, techniques, and strategies that we've come up with for really most effectively marketing your plumbing business online. We take you through really everything from how to build out your website, the pages you should have on your website based on the most commonly searched plumbing keywords, how to optimize those pages so that they rank well in search, and then how to build inbound links and authority so you can rank at the top of the search engines in the organic and map listings. Really talk a lot about how to optimize your Google map listing so that you can rank better on the map by getting more reviews, by establishing your name, address, and phone number, and of course how you can leverage social media, Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus to get more repeat and referral business. So download the guide for free of charge at plumberseo.net. And of course, if you'd like to talk with us, you can reach us directly anytime at 866-610-4647.